What inspired us to first start working on this textbook was knowing that there were good nutrition textbooks out there that could be used for teaching, but none with a focus on nutrition as it applies to Australia and New Zealand. We wanted a textbook that incorporated all of the major public health issues facing our country. We wanted a textbook that incorporated dietary guidelines and reference values that we use in this country, and we wanted a textbook that read from cover to cover as written for Australia and New Zealand. What we are most proud about this textbook is that it reads as an Australian and New Zealand textbook from cover to cover. Any nutrition student studying nutrition in this country would have this material delivered to them in lectures and tutorials. Now they have a textbook that includes all of that information that's relevant to them, relevant to how they learn nutrition, and relevant to them as people living in this country in what they're exposed to in the media every day. There are two very important things with this nutrition textbook which shows its value. One of them is that each of the chapters have a highlight section which covers very relevant and very applied nutrition issues in this country, going from areas of food biotechnology, nutritional supplementation, eating disorders and vegetarian diets all have comprehensive coverage in the textbook. And the second thing is the comprehensive bank of online resources available to students. We have animated learning resources that the students can use. We have online tests. We have instructor resources. All of those have been specifically adapted and developed for this Australian version of the textbook. What students will love the most about the new textbook is that it's written in the language that they will have their lectures and tutorials given in. It will actually have many public health nutrition issues that they hear about in the media every day. They'll learn about vitamin D deficiency, folate fortification, and the major problem of the obesity and all of the health problems linked with it. And importantly, no longer will they need to convert from pounds, inches, and calories. All of the units are as used in Australia and what we speak about, what we teach in with our own students. What makes this book different from all of the other nutrition texts on the marketplace is that it's entirely focused on Australia and New Zealand. It includes dietary guidelines for Australians, it includes the latest nutrient reference values, it includes website links for Australia and New Zealand. So it's entirely developed to aid the teaching of nutrition for you and for your students and how we teach nutrition in Australia and New Zealand. The major challenges in teaching nutrition is keeping abreast of the latest developments in research. Nutrition is continually evolving and changing all the time as new nutrition research comes to the fore. This nutrition textbook incorporates the latest research in almost all areas of nutrition, so it helps with anyone teaching nutrition to ensure that their content is current, it's credible and evidence-based. I think some of the exciting things to do with nutrition at the moment is the big focus on vitamin deficiencies, even in a country like Australia. Vitamin D deficiency is now recognised as a major public health issue. We have iodine deficiency, likely a major impact on development of children. And now we have issues such as food fortification with iodine and folate in the food supply. These themes are currently integrated into the textbook, as well as the major public health issue of obesity, which is a recurrent theme throughout the text.